the if you don't follow the proper methodology for the NPI process, if you don't know what's in the BOM, well, if there's a problem with a component, you rely on the manufacturer, don't you?
Yes.
So you can't even go and see that component manufacturer and understand what's going on and maybe switch to another one. Maybe it's the brother of the boss of your assembly factory and they don't want it to change even though it's horrible, right? Have you had these kind of issues?
Absolutely, yeah. I think that's a common conversation we have. People ask me regularly, if I go straight to a factory, can I be successful? And my answer is always the same. It's like, yes, of course you can, depending on the factory you select. But if you're going to go factory direct, you need to make sure that you have access to all of your files, your original design files, your CAD files, your schematics, your Gerbers, your BOMs. If you don't have your own original design files, you don't have your product. So I've seen in a lot of cases where people go factory direct and they can launch a product no problem, but when they want to move or they want to cost down, they don't have any files. They don't have anything, so they have no choice. And they end up paying someone to re-engineer their product so they can own their own product.
Right. They're more like distributing the manufacturer's product. It's kind of like private labeling.
Exactly.
Even though they finance all of that, and the manufacturer run the lot with their ideas.
Yeah.
Well, in the end, what can they do if the manufacturer sells the same product to an Australian customer?
Yeah,
right?
and it can be very attractive if you're a small company and you're trying to do things on a shoestring budget. If you're not paying engineering costs for NPI, or maybe you're not even paying your tooling costs, which I've seen many times. But if you're not paying your tooling costs, you don't own your tool and you don't own your tool design. So when you realize that you're being charged $2 extra for every unit, you can't move because you don't own your tool, and you can't get a quotation because you don't have the files.
Right.
So it's a common issue that people don't understand when they go factory direct. Of course you can successfully go factory direct, but you need to know what you're asking for, what you need, and what they need to provide.
Yeah, and maybe your price goes up 20% every 6 months.
Exactly.
Yeah,